Hi, I'm Greg Dickerson here with Hunters for the Youth Organization. With turkey season coming up this spring, getting to us pretty quickly, we decided to put up a little introduction video showing them some of the basics of turkey calling. What we're going to do today is demo some of the basic calls that the Hunters for Youth Organization frequently donates to kids. I've got friend and fellow hunter Drew Simon. Drew is a pro staffer for Turk Magnet turkey calls. He was also a Field and Stream Outdoors competitor and guides for the St. Jude hunts down in Tennessee each spring, so I thought he'd be great to have as an addition and to demo some turkey calls. The three basic turkey calls we're going to be demoing today are going to be your box call, we're going to do a slate and striker call, and then my personal favorite, the mouth call. I'm going to have Drew demonstrate a couple of these. I'll do one for you, and I hope you'll learn a little bit out of this.
We're going to start with the box call. It's a pretty simple call. Make your sound by taking your paddle here and strike it across your soundboard and a motion. It's going to be your most user-friendly call, easy to use, not a whole lot of special skills you need to do. Like I said, you just gently glide it across the soundboard and you get your yelps of a hen. Now, in addition to yelping, one of the other calls of a turkey you'll use is cutting of a hen. So what you do is you take your thumb, place it on the inside of your board, bring your paddle against it, and you'll tap your paddle. Mix in a few yelps with it. And you'll get your basic sounds you'll need for using a box call for turkey hunting. The only downside to a box call is, again, your hand movement. Turkeys have really good eyesight, so you've got to be careful when you use it, because you use it when turkey can see you, he's going to pick up on that movement and you'll spook a turkey.
The next call we're going to demonstrate is going to be a slate call. Simply a slate over over plastic, wood, or some other material to make a sound chamber. Basically, to use a slate call, one of the first things you'll do, use a piece of sandpaper or something abrasive. Scuff the face of the call just a little bit. That'll give you a surface that has a little bit more friction to it. Makes it easier to call on. Different types of strikers, different types of slates. You can mix these up, get different sound tones. I'm just going to use a basic wood striker here in a slate call. Hold it in one hand, using the other hand as you would a pencil. Placing it on the call, and what you'll do is draw a small semicircle to replicate the yelping of a hen. There's your yelp. To cut like a hen, you basically use a short striking motion. Again, the yelp. There you have a slate call. Slate call, again, similar as the box call, you have to use two hands to use these. Provided you're going to have more movement, you're more likely to be spotted by a turkey, but they're two of the easier calls to use. Next call we're going to show is my personal favorite, and the one that takes definitely the most practice to use is mouth call. I'll let Drew demonstrate the mouth call.
Typically on your mouth call, you're going to have a tape that holds the call together along with the aluminum frame and your latex reeds. What you're going to do is you're going to put the top reed that has the cuts on it up so it sets on the roof of your mouth. The tape is going to seal it off, let the air go over the top reed of the call to create the sound. For your basic yelps, just your yelp, and you're going to push a little extra air on the end of your yelp to get that to break over and give you a more raspy sound. To cut, you just tut, 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 just short bursts of air. So this is what it's going to sound like. Again, that's going to be your most basic calls for a mouth call. Takes a little more skill, a little more time to work with, but again, it's hands-free. You're not having as much movement, and it's a good little call. Whenever the bird gets in close, you can switch over to that from either your box call or your slate call, and not have to worry about getting seen by a turkey.
Boy, Drew, those mouth calls are sure a lot of fun. That's one of the things that you have to do, though, is practice quite a bit on it. But they are a versatile call once you have mastered that call. These are, again, just some of the basic calls you'll see. We're not getting too deep into this today. We just wanted to give you kind of a brief overview of how those operate. Hopefully we provided you a little bit of information. Not that we wanted to get into too much depth with this. I want to thank Greg Johnson, Holly Johnson, and Erica Hunt with the Hunters Youth Organization and all the work that they put in and do. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and good luck with turkey season this year.